Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. It has been a crazy few months. A lot has changed. I'm going to talk about some life updates after I talk about my Stitch Fix. I haven't been buying a lot of clothes, and I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting videos. I just kind of haven't been spending as much money. And I did say that I was going to start back up with Stitch Fix in March, but I waited till May. I do want to talk about some things that are coming up later, job updates and things like that. I do have a box today I'm going to show you. I did peek at some of the items in the box already. I'm also wearing new jeans that I am obsessed with, and I'm going to tell you why I made one change with these jeans, and now these are my favorite jeans. So let's get to it. I'm going to talk about some of the items that they sent me. I have all of the packages. I do have an extended time that I can try these on. I wasn't sure, I've been kind of busy on the weekends if I was able to unbox this today, but I decided to wake up early and get started on this. So I will see you in a minute. I think it has a couple pairs of pants, some shirts, and a dress, and then I think she also included a pair of shoes. So I will be showing you all of this. I didn't give her a lot to go off of. I just said any new spring styles, because I'm not really sure what's in for the spring. I also, here in Ohio, we have not had the best spring. It's been cold and rainy and kind of dreary, and it's been kind of depressing. So I haven't really been wanting to, try clothes on and find some, skirts and dresses to wear when it's too cold to wear that. So that's another reason why I waited till May to do this. So I have this. Looks like this might be the dress. So, and it's burgundy. So it's market and spruce. This is the dress. I think it's cute. I don't know if I like horizontal stripes just because I feel like they make you look wider unless you're a size 0 and I'm not. And maybe this would be cuter, longer black and white stripes, but again, I'm not sure what it's going to look like on, so I'll try this on. It looks like she kind of did red, white, and black, which I do love those colors. Here are a pair of pants. This is Studio Blue, which I love Studio Blue. They look like they're cropped, and then they have the two button. These are really cute. They're cropped, so you could wear them with I'm wearing slip-on sneakers today. You can wear them with those. So these are really cute. I don't probably need another pair of pants, but we'll try them on. And then here are, looks like cut from the cloth, which I like. I'm not crazy about the pattern, but again, I'm going to try them on. They are cute. They're kind of tribal looking. And I will be, again, sharing some life updates. I do have some exciting news that kind of reminded me of these pants because they're kind of look vacation-y. And then it looks like she gave me two back. I did try everything on. I'm surprised that everything looked really good. I thought I was going to feel like nothing fit right. I do feel like I've gained weight, but the scale isn't going up. I just feel like I'm not as toned as I used to be. I feel like I'm bloated a lot. I think it's just with age. I used to be really skinny, and then I started getting healthier and I gained a little more weight, and I think I'm a little self-conscious. So I thought everything was going to look horrible. I thought the horizontal stripes were going to make me look like 3 times the size I am, and they didn't. But I decided, I think I know what I want to keep. For sure, I'm keeping these. They're so cute. They're comfortable. They go with everything. Sometimes you don't want to always wear sandals, especially when you're teaching. You're running around. You're doing a lot. I'm still Title I, but I'm still running around into different classrooms. So these I'm definitely going to keep. And then I absolutely love these. They're a little pricey. They feel like I'm slipping into a pair of silk pajamas. I was a little concerned with this pattern. I don't really know what would go with it. I almost think just a plain black tee and a jean jacket, and then I'm wearing like a bright beaded necklace. I think that would look so cute for a spring outfit. So I think I'm gonna keep these as well. Of course, she's over there. This was cute too. I thought it was gonna make this was gonna make my arms look huge. They didn't. I'm a little torn if I want to keep this because I don't wear sleeveless tops a lot. It is not that hot in Ohio. Even in the summer, a shirt like this is fine. So, and I don't like to wear sleeveless tops teaching either. I don't know. I just feel like that's just me. But this is cute with a little detail. This is definitely like a going out top. And then I was surprised that this dress did not make me look huge. But I don't really like the red and white stripes, so I don't think I'm gonna keep this. I also think you can get something similar to this on Amazon for like $12. And they come in like solid colors. I do like the length. This is like the perfect length for a summer or spring dress. It's not too short, not too long. This would also look cute with a jean jacket, but this is just, I'm not a huge fan of the red and white stripes. So this is definitely going back. This is definitely going back. I loved these as well. So cute, a pop of color. I don't know if I want to keep both pairs of pants just because I am trying to scale back on how much I buy. I do have a pair from Studio Blue that are like a lime green, kind of like a muted lime green, that are really cool. So I don't know if I need these. Again, just really cute pop of color. I think it's meant to wear with that black top, a jean jacket. I think that I'm gonna keep pants. I think I might keep these because they're so comfortable, and there's really, I don't have anything else like this. So this will also go back, and then I'm also torn on this. Really cute, can wear with anything. The red pants. I do have another pair of red pants that I could wear these with. The only thing I was a little self-conscious of how low cut this is. So again, I don't know. I know if I keep 5 items, I get 25% off. So maybe I'll just keep, maybe I'll keep this. I don't know. This looks really cute with the jeans. And again, it didn't make me feel as huge as I thought it would because of the horizontal stripes. So that is all of my items. So definitely yes on the shoes and brown pants. So cute. And then the things that are going back will go in that envelope, and then I'll mail it. I wanted to share a little bit of a life update. I just recorded the one, but it was 11 minutes long, and I think it was way too long for you guys to sit and listen to me talk. But I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. We have a levy coming up in May for our school district. If it does not pass, we have to make a lot of cuts. We already have to make millions and millions of dollars in cuts. So that being said, I have tried to advocate for my position, Title I, to stay. Unfortunately, they will have to pool our title funds and general money funds together and pay everyone. So in order to save more teachers from being cut, I am going to be taking on a general education position. So all of the title teachers will be back in the classrooms. I'm not really sure how that's saving money, but I know it is. I just have reached out to the superintendent a couple times. Actually, I've been talking more to the assistant superintendent. He's very nice, and I have read 2 letters to the board, and I was very terrified both times. I was shaking, but I did have a letter that I read about title, and it was on behalf of all of the title teachers. We sat down, we wrote it together. The one girl typed it up, and nobody wanted to read it, and I offered to. So I read it. in front of this panel of people. I was terrified. I did notice that the one superintendent, the assistant, was watching me and listening and taking notes, and so I do think he heard me. Unfortunately, with wanting to preserve as many teachers, especially newer teachers, if they kept us and paid us out of title funds, we would have to cut more of the general classroom teachers. Now they're putting us in those positions, paying us out of title money, more of like an efficient model, using that money to help pay classroom teachers so you don't have to RIF. And RIF means reduce the number of teachers. So I do get it. We are a school-wide model. So it took me a while to kind of understand how they're able to do that, because I know we're a Title I school and I know the money is used for Title I teachers and other things, curriculum and programs and things like that. But being a school-wide model, I think you have a little more flexibility how you use the money. So as of now, I will be going back to the classroom. I have been in the classroom for many years. I took kind of a break for 2 years of Title I. Unfortunately though, I do have to leave my building. I was in something called the unassigned pool with other title teachers, and they are closing 2 buildings, so I was with teachers with 30 to 35 years. So unfortunately I did not get a position back in my building, but I did get a backup position, or my backup building. So sometimes when you've moved around a lot in this district, you kind of rank which buildings you like the best. The one I'm at is my favorite. I love the principal, I love the teachers. And then I heard the next best building would be the one I'm going to, like great things about that building. So I kind of ranked that as my number 2 if I couldn't stay at this building, and I did get a position there. It's funny though, because it took about 2 weeks for us to find out. And because I have a reading endorsement, I kind of knew I would get the 3rd, because other people in the pool, you kind of know who's in the pool with you. And I knew that they weren't certified with the reading endorsement, so I thought, oh, they can't, take this position. They'll take the 1st and the 2nd grades, but I'll probably get the 3rd. So I had an idea, but I wasn't sure. And that night, I checked my email. It was at 7 o'clock. My husband had found out that he had won a free trip through work. And he found out which trips he could choose from. Everything was a trip for 2, 4 nights, 5 days, which I think is perfect. And he found out that what was on the list was a Hawaiian vacation. So I found out that I was getting a free Hawaiian vacation with my husband. We've never been on a honeymoon. At the same time, I found out that I got one of my job choices. So with all the pain and the heartache and writing letters and advocating and standing up for what I believe in, this was kind of a positive end to this year, finding out that everything will be okay. I will have a new job in a good building with a good principal, and I'm going to Hawaii at the end of July with my husband, small resort, our honeymoon that we have not even been on. My kids are 10 and 13. They will be staying at home with my husband's parents. When they found out that we won a free trip to Hawaii, they're like, you have to go. We will stay with the boys. My sister said the same thing. I will help out. You have to go to Hawaii. It's a chance of a lifetime. It was a bucket list place for us. We're going to Kauai. It is a beautiful island, kind of quiet and peaceful. Perfect for us. We're right on the beach, so I'm so excited. So stay tuned for footage from Hawaii. Also, I'm going to be talking about more spring fashions. These jeans that I'm wearing from Hilera, I'm going to be talking about those. Keep in mind, these are tall. I think that if you are between the height 5'3" and 5'7", you should still get the tall jeans. These are longer and I think more flattering. So I will be doing a spring fashion video in a couple weeks, and then this summer I'll be showing you some of the things that I'm packing to take on my Hawaiian vacation. So again, not a bad year, just a little stressful. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you in the next video.